Hello, sports movie fans, and welcome to Locker Room Flicks podcast. I'm Steve Lant, and we have an excellent show for you today. A little post-Thanksgiving show. With me, as always, is Frank the Tank Sullivan. Frank, what's going on?
Hey. How you doing, Steven? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. First of all, how was your Thanksgiving? How was your turkey day?
Everything. We should say that we are recording this on Black Friday.
That's true.
Where we should be out shopping, but you know,
we're dedicated.
Yeah,
we're
dedicated for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything was good, man. Thanksgiving went well. All the food came out good, except for her shitty stuffing. That
oh no,
I didn't make the stuffing.
Non-sausage stuffing.
Non-sausage stuffing, but here we are.
Everyone, nobody went to the hospital with stomach problems or anything?
No one went to the hospital. We're still eating off it.
There you go.
And I'm gonna try to pawn some of it off on like my sister probably tomorrow.
There you go.
I got a lot left over. How about you guys?
Yeah, we had a good time.
You hosted, right?
We hosted. Did 3 turkey breasts. Didn't need all that meat, but
you didn't do a full turkey?
No. We usually do with the turkey breasts, which, thank God we did, because it just doesn't, nobody ever eats the legs or anything, the drumsticks or whatever.
I guess your family likes white meat, huh?
Yeah, all the white meat and stuff like that. So, but it was a good time though. It was a good time.
I like dark meat.
Practicing for my daughters. Yeah, you like the dark meat?
Yeah, that's funny actually, because that's all I pretty much ate was I had a leg and a wing.
Oh wow! Oh geez.
I think I had both wings actually.
I just do traditional turkey breast, man. Just slice it up, I had the electric knife, and
that's good though. You don't got to buy a giant turkey and
no,
and it cooks way I'm sure way faster.
Yeah, and we cooked it. Did we talk about this, or did me and Casey talk about it with the bag?
You probably cooked it. I'd never heard of that, cooking it in the bag.
Yeah. It's good. She's laughing.
Yeah,
came out good, man.
That's good. Good, man.
So, how's your fantasy football doing?
Good. I had a few guys go last night, actually.
Oh, I totally forgot to look about that. Yeah, there was like 3 games last night.
Those are the games that'll get you. No, I got 2 of my receivers got over 25 points. Kicker and defense, did very well. So I'm already. He had two people go. I'm already at a 94% chance of winning. So
nice.
That's pretty good. How about you?
Sure. Let's see. I had apparently four guys go, so I only got 4 left, and I have a 62% chance of winning. So that's good. And I won last week, so I'm the top spot right now. There's nobody else with the same record as me.
I lost actually last week. That's good though. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still in the hunt for the playoffs though. I'll squeak in. But
I'm pretty sure I made the playoffs because it says 100% now in my playoff prediction.
Yeah, because you only there's 10 teams, right?
Yeah.
Because normally, the way people usually set it is, I know you want the playoffs to end a week before the actual season starts. So I know I'm looking at it right now, and we have 6 teams that go into playoffs. There's only like 1 this week and next week.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I got to look at mine, but awesome, man.
Anyways,
first time back in a long time, and I'm hopefully I don't choke in the playoffs.
Yep.
So anyway, we're not talking about football this week, though. We are actually talking about baseball, and we are going to talk about Major League. Classic movie. It was released on April 7th, 1989. Opening weekend, 8.8 million.
I was born 2 months after.
You were born 2 months after, huh?
My birthday is February.
Oh, okay. Awesome. It grossed almost 50 million worldwide. Did not win any awards, surprisingly. Directed by David S. Ward, and the synopsis is the new owner of the Cleveland Indians puts together a purposely horrible team so they'll lose and she can move the team down to Florida. But when the plot is uncovered, they start winning just to spite her. So, Frank, where did you watch this?
We watched on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Did you have to pay? No, right?
Did we pay for it? I don't remember. I think we did.
Probably. I'll see on the bill.
She paid, you know.
Yeah. So, and that brings us to my favorite portion of the show.
Go ahead. Let's hit it with your song.
He already did his things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't point at me.
He points at you too. That's just going to show you how much he's paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now I have a song. Ready? Phrase my facts.
I knew
Phrase
you
my
could do
fun
this
facts. Phrase
Wild
my
thing.
fun facts.
Yeah, he knows
Does everyone know it?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's a given. I knew you were gonna do that one. I could have. If we should have bet on that, man.
Who sings it? You know?
I have no clue.
He had no clue. I don't know either.
Honestly,
neither do you.
No, it's made famous by the Trogs. I think they're a British band.
Okay.
But it's sang by some bitch in the movie.
Some bitch.
Wow.
Some broad. I don't know who it was. Wasn't the original.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, good job, Casey. I finally got one.
Finally.
It's been months.
All right, we'll start it off with fact number 1. For many of the wide crowd scenes for the climactic playoff game, there were over 20,000 extras in the stands. Dennis Haysbert, who plays Pedro.
Yep.
Oh, he does the State Farm commercials, right?
Allstate, yeah.
Allstate, close enough.
Close enough. Same thing, insurance.
Yeah. He admitted to being emotionally overwhelmed by the experience.
Wow.
And one of the Major League technical advisors noticed his reactions and said, "This is how it is, 162 times a year."
Uh-huh.
So that's my first fact.
Awesome.
First 5 fun facts.
Why don't you go put up Christmas decorations quietly, and then I'll call you when you're needed again. As she opens the door and the thing goes off.
She's leaving? She's not going to wait for all 5?
Wow. Got to think about locking the door behind us. We live in the most boring. We live in the most boring neighborhood, and nothing will ever happen.
Do you know
until it does?
Statistically, murders happen in the most safest communities in the world.
That's for another podcast.
You got to get that reference.
What reference?
That was Home Alone.
What'd you say?
When Buzz is going off.
Well, Kevin McAllister deserved to be murdered.
Damn. All right. Fact number 2. According to David S. Ward, Wesley Snipes was not a very skilled baseball player in real life, never having played much of it before. Ward said Snipes was so awful at throwing the baseball, they would not have any scenes with him throwing the ball.
Really? He was that bad?
I guess so.
Oh
he was in great shape. So if you noticed, his whole thing was him stealing bases.
Yep.
So.
Oh wow, that's crazy, man.
Fact number 3: David S. Ward is a longtime Cleveland Indians fan. His inspiration for creating the movie was simply because he thought it was the only way he could ever see the Indians actually win anything. So, which I know they did have a long drought, right? Cleveland with winning.
Did they actually win? I don't think they've actually won.
I think they won just recent because my buddy, shout out to Ben. He's a big Cleveland Indians fan. He's actually from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh wow.
And he was saying this movie's like up on their list for being from the area.
Absolutely.
I probably should have fact checked that, but spoiler, I didn't.
Yeah. That's what we do. We just we just do it.
Rough, rugged, and raw, right? Fact number 4: Charlie Sheen was a high school pitcher and was offered a baseball scholarship to the University of Kansas.
Really? In
the movie, he threw a 101-mile fastball, but really Sheen could only throw in the high 80s. This made it easier to simulate the fastball on the film. And Which is kind of funny, actually, because that's still pretty high 80s.
Dude, high 80s? Okay, so have you ever like done a radar gun or like gone to like a carnival or something where they have the radar?
I may have in the past, but I don't remember.
You don't remember? Yeah, I could never. I was like maybe 70s, but nothing in the 80s. You know.
Side note: Charlie Sheen admitted to Sports Illustrated that he took steroids to prepare for the role.
Really?
Thought that was an interesting note.
Really? He took roids to pump up for the. I'm trying to think, he didn't really. Look that.
I'm sure that might have been his excuse, but. Well, sorry, Charlie.
If you're listening, and we know you are.
If we're listening and we know you are.
Winning.
Which I'm sure he was on a few other things around that time too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And my last fact: in the scene where Jake invades Lynn's party, one of the guests asks how much Jake makes in the majors. He replies, "I make a minimum." Let's see. At the time, it was at 1989. It was $68,000. That's the league minimum.
That's really like in real life.
Mm-hmm. That was at 1989.
Dude, oh my god, they've come such a long way because it's like.
Side note: do you want to know what the league minimum is now?
I was just gonna say, like, what is the league minimum? I want to say like 600,000.
You're close, 700,000.
Wow! So just to break into the majors, you're almost a millionaire.
Yeah,
with the league minimum.
Even back then, I mean, 68,000 is. I mean,
that was definitely respectable, but I mean,
well, there was another note that said the average household income in 1990 was roughly 30,000. So okay. I mean, that's double.
So double, yeah.
The amount,
but 700, man, that's way above.
That's nuts.
That is nuts.
I just want to play. one year, just get it, just kind
of
just
to get it.
Right? Yeah.
Pay off all my debt.
Like I'll take that league minimum. It's no problem. No.
Yeah. No. You're good. Oh man.
Well,
and then you guys got you got guys turning down like $250 million contracts.
Oh God, it's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Aaron Judge is gonna get a giant contract from somebody.
Oh, he's gonna get paid.
Whether it's Yankees or any. I mean, Yankees have to sign him, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, he's going to want a long-term contract. He's already, 30 years old, and he's kind of injury-prone.
Is he? Yeah.
I'm a Yankees fan. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to see him back, but,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
As of a couple days ago, he was in San Francisco.
Was he?
With the Giants. That's a rumor that people saw him.
That's the rumor going around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Those are my fun facts.
All right, and that was Frank's 5 fun facts.
Yeah. No. Steve already took care of it for you. Go ahead.
I didn't tell her. I thought she was already gone.
No, it's fine. She's still here. She's got to put this up somewhere.
So Frank sent me a picture yesterday of their dining room table, and it was just chock full of Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for the clock to go off.
And then, so we have this clock. Where the hell is it? Did you put it up somewhere?
I'm gonna fucking hide it in a second.
It was their clock. My
childhood clock. It's like at least 20 years old, and every hour, on the hour, it does a Christmas song. So
like a different Christmas, a different one. Yeah,
but really. It's so old that at 12 o'clock it's supposed to be "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Spoiler: it doesn't play "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
It plays something else.
It plays something else. I'm pretty sure. It's so old.
It plays something. It still works though.
It plays something, but it's
nice.
That's
awesome.
So goddamn.
But cool. I like this. I like the clock. Number one, and number two.
I try to hide it every year.
It's going up every single year. It reminds you when it's like. You're going, yo, wonder what time it is, and then you hear the clock.
Oh. Jingle bells, I'm like, oh, it's 8 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock, yeah.
It's jingle bells o'clock.
It's not.
That's funny.
A phone, a microwave clock, a stove clock.
Yeah, but I don't have my phone's on me all the time, but I'm not looking at it, and then you wonder what time it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Top of the hour.
I'll just say to you every hour.
No, I definitely don't want to do that. Anyways, so this was my first time seeing this movie.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Well, and again,
I couldn't believe
I wasn't a big baseball guy back in the day. I'm definitely getting, into baseball more.
Okay.
And appreciating it more. But I did enjoy the movie.
Okay.
I will say that. I think it got better as the movie went on.
Right. Well, okay, so this is a comedy. This is supposed to be, it's a comedy throughout. And
yeah,
Frank's kind of giving me a...
Was it? I mean, it was funny. It was funny at certain times, but I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't get the comedy vibe the whole time?
No, I don't know. I mean, for a comedy, you would... Charlie Sheen is not necessarily known to be that funny.
Right.
And what's the other freaking guy in it?
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes, and with the main character, what's his face?
Oh, Jake Taylor.
Yeah, I forget his real name. I just had it too. Hold on, bear with me here. Tom Berenger.
There you go.
So, I don't know. I guess would it have been funnier if they replaced Tom Berenger for someone else? Like, I don't know, some other popular someone popular in 1989, Chevy Chase, or
I don't know, man. I think it was more of like an adult, like, I don't want to say gritty, but it was definitely, more of like adult humor type stuff.
No, I agree.
I was never allowed to watch it when I was a kid because it was rated R, but I did watch it with a friend. And
I don't even really think. I mean, it had a lot of swear words in it, but and even like as far as like nudity or sex, you really didn't see much. I don't think there was much at all. A lot of male nudity, that's for sure. Maybe that's how it got its R rating.
Yeah, maybe. So overall, though, what did you think? Like,
I enjoyed
it. It or yeah?
No, I liked it. I don't know if I would particularly watch it again.
Really?
I mean, if it's on TV, I'll probably like scroll right past it.
Oh wow. They made a couple sequels, right?
I hear the second one's just as good. No,
second one's pretty good. The third one, Back to the Minors or whatever it's called, is it's kind of forgettable. But
I just didn't. The whole story with Tom Berenger and his ex-wife, didn't really care for it.
No,
it just seemed kind of like obviously it seemed like a side thing, but like they got divorced and they just kind of, I don't know. She's engaged and she just kind of leaves him like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Like there was a reason why you guys got divorced in the first place.
Yeah, true, but I think she likes the lifestyle probably.
The lifestyle apparently, huh? How did the owner?
Yeah.
Right? So she got the team through a divorce or
did
the guy die?
I think the guy died.
Really? Because that wasn't.
She was like a gold digger or something. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was a total bitch, huh? In the movie. But I don't know, man. I mean, I could watch this movie anytime.
And I think
I've definitely seen it multiple times.
Yeah, and I think when I was talking with Casey because she's seen this before and she liked it a lot. I feel like we've come to notice that a lot of these older movies that we watch had that nostalgic feel to it.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like she saw this movie before, so she's like, okay, she's like, I'm happy to watch it, and I was like, I don't really care for it, but when we watch Field of Dreams, I used to watch that growing up, and I love the movie.
Yeah, right, exactly. So we kind of talked about the cast a little bit.
What's her face was smoking, Lynn.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude, absolutely.
She had that like I wrote down. She had that little hot librarian thing going on for her.
That's funny. Your face was so funny right there, bro.
You heard me. You gotta take some. I've been told I get a lot of facial expressions.
Yeah, you're good at those facial expressions, man.
Like the side eye.
Side Eyes is fun. Side Eyes is hilarious to me, man. Oh man.
But yeah, so that's the cast.
So did you have any like favorite scenes?
I'm looking. Let me see here. Oh yeah, the funniest scene when they're in the restaurant is like Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes, and Tom Berenger in like this French restaurant.
Yeah.
And Charlie Sheen's wearing like a leather jacket and a tie.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to wear like, I guess, like suits, kind of.
Yep.
What else?
He goes, "Oh, I feel like a waiter in this, or I feel like a banker."
yeah, that's right. There it is. Hear it?
Oh, I hear it. Oh, there you go.
So what's it supposed to say? Oh my God, it's like all warped. Gosh, coughing. Is that the song that's supposed to play?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so it's.
She's still sick, Frank?
Yeah, she got a little bit of a. She calls it a respiratory infection. Yet she's not seen a doctor about it. So.
Okay, I have seen a doctor about it.
I still got this little cough going on. I don't know. A lot of times with the big temp, you can cut all this out. The temperature change when it goes from hot to cold, it fucks up like my allergies or something, and I always end up like sick.
Yeah. Post nasal drip or some shit too.
Yeah, kind of something like that.
So, so what'd you think of the story? Like the whole premise of the movie, like they suck. Like she's trying to put together this team that sucks so bad to move.
It makes more sense because I mean
Florida.
The attendance is dropping, and obviously to go move to Florida. I mean it sounds like a good idea. I mean, however, like to lose just to put together this shitty team. That's why why even bother? But I mean, I dig the storyline. I don't want to say it's believable, but because it's kind of far fetched, but it is,
Yeah, I don't know. It's like normally you call this like a rebuilding period, but she like went the opposite and like all right. We suck. We're gonna suck even more.
Yeah.
But I always loved like the montage of like, people, they're putting the team together, making the calls and stuff. Like, the head coach, he's like, I don't know. I got somebody in the line about some white walls. I'll have to call you back. Like it's like the opportunity to coach in the major league again and all that stuff. And then like all like the people around Cleveland, like who are these fucking guys?
That was a funny thing when they're like every time they would make like sign a player, they're like I've never even heard of them.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it would be if you're talking about your team.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, some friggin' guy.
And then they start getting better, and they're like, "Oh man, they're getting good,"
Yeah.
Oh man. And then the grounds crew's like, "Yeah, they still fucking suck."
Yeah. One of the other things that wouldn't fly today. Well, I mean, we kind of haven't touched on the fact of the Cleveland Indians are no longer called the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, they're the Cleveland Guardians.
They call the fans Featherheads.
Featherheads. I didn't catch it. I've never catch that.
Yeah. And
and
then again, there's all sorts of they're making all the noises with their tomahawks and I don't think that wouldn't fly nowadays. That's for sure.
No, not really. I mean, there's some other teams out there that still kind of do similar things, but we got to talk about though Bob Uecker, the announcer. He is hilarious in this. Come on, you got to admit that.
No, he was pretty funny when he's got the Jack Daniels and everything like that.
Yeah. He's all positive about the season starting and everything. Of course, he's got like so many like famous lines, like just a bit outside.
See, like that's not. I don't. That's
that
not
to
famous.
You doesn't. Oh
no,
my god.
That doesn't.
Oh, one goddamn hit. That's so funny, man. But yeah, man. Bob Uecker's he's a classic. He's a staple in this movie.
Wesley Snipes was in like great shape though. I mean, he was pretty.
Oh my god, he was in phenomenal shape. You ever see the other baseball movie he did? You ever hear of it? The Fan?
The Fan?
Yeah. It's more of like a drama.
Really? No, but I'll put it on the list.
Oh, with Robert De Niro?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're Robert De Niro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Casey knows it.
Yeah.
So good.
There you go.
The Fan, huh? All right.
The Fan.
It's up my alley.
It's up your alley. What's up your alley?
Yeah, it's like he's like obsessed.
No.
Robert De Niro's obsessed with this guy.
Really? That sounds interesting. One of the other things I was questioning, they had the spring training in camp.
Yep.
It looked like they were in the army. Like it seemed very weird.
Yeah,
Is that how they really did it back then, or?
It might have been. I mean, or maybe just because they didn't have like a lot of money or something, or whatever. I wonder because they're all in like it's like a barracks looking thing with the bunk beds and things like that. Mm-hmm. All in the same room. I'm sure they don't do it like that now.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Bunk beds and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are making multiple millions of dollars. I'm sure.
Yeah, it looks like those guys in the army.
Suite. Yeah, exactly.
Which, side tangent, Tom Berenger and Charlie Sheen were both in Platoon together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I want to say 88 or 87.
87. I should have wrote it down what year. But
have you seen Platoon?
86. I'm sorry. I have.
Oh, really?
It's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen Platoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Dillon, he's my boy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's another great. They freaking Willie Mays Hayes. Willie Mays Hayes. You made
I
was like you hit like shit.
I was like Willie Mays. Isn't that the guy that's sold the what's the thing he's selling? Willie Mays here. ShamWow? Yeah.
ShamWow. Oh yeah.
Yes, it is. It's something. It's some guy.
That's funny.
He's dead, I think. I don't know. We'll get off that.
We'll get off that tangent.
Yeah, we'll get off that tangent.
Yeah, man. Spring training. That was a great little montage. I don't know, man. Like it's. I thought they did a pretty good job about, because they basically, they obviously span over a whole season, which is fucking, a season is fucking long.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from spring training.
164 games. Yeah. Honestly, I thought this movie was going to be long, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that long.
Not that bad. But I thought they did a real good job about, they didn't like stretch it out too long or make it too short. Like I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
And then it comes down to the 1-game playoff against the Yankees.
Yep.
Of course, I'm like, but whatever. It was all good.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fake bunt or the fake, not the fake bunt, but the fake call and shot at the end, and then he ends up bunting it to get on the base?
Oh, I kind of saw that coming because I was like, okay, well, Wesley Snipes was on base, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah,
so you saw something like that coming, like
I was like, well, Wesley Snipes is on base, and I was like, he's like, the punt's gonna come because he's gonna steal.
There you go. All right. We're calling a shot though, man, and then he gets they throw at him or whatever, and then
yeah.
And before that, you got Charlie Sheen coming in as Wild Thing with the glasses. Which I think
is that the final game, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep. I liked about that last scene. I dig Wild Thing as his entrance song.
Okay.
They should have finished with him pitching though. I understand it was kind of like they were the home team though. Yeah, they were the home team, which I understand, but I don't know. I feel like him pitching was more like iconic than them trying to. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just my one gripe.
Yeah.
At the end.
All right. But Pedro Serrano. We didn't talk about him at all.
Yeah, that one seemed kind of. his whole story at the time, it was funny, but like I don't know, which I don't know if that would fly nowadays either. Which I don't know. You think he's into like voodoo, right?
Yeah. Yep, voodoo. You might want to think about taking Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Very bad to steal Jobu's rum. Very bad.
I thought it was funny when he's like, "How's your eyesight?" And they give him give him glasses. I thought that was pretty funny. He's like, it makes all sense. You know how thick those glasses are, huh?
Oh my God, he was really hurting.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man.
Because your sons played baseball, right? Or at least. Yeah. You know what positions did they play?
My oldest played like first base and left field. My other son played second, and my youngest plays center field, right field, first base sometimes. Yeah, once in a while he'll pitch. So
I feel so bad for like the catchers just being on like.
Some guys love it though, man. They just love having the action every.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. But on their, the wear and tear on their knees got to be.
Oh yeah, once you get older, man, it's like I right now, like I could never catch.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, I could barely.
They've changed the padding though, haven't they? There's like, because I think there's stuff that you wear on like the back of your.
Oh yeah. That's like a lot of. Depends on who you talk to on that one. Some guys are like, nah, fuck that, but other guys love it.
They just suffer.
Yeah.
And then years later, they're
their knees are just shot.
Knees are shot. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, man. Did you have any like favorite lines of this movie?
Let me see here. I'm trying to look at it. I can't even read my own handwriting. Say, fuck you, Jimbo. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Or Jumbo.
Jobu.
Jobu.
I
can't even read my own fucking handwriting. I'm trying to think. I don't think I see any other lines I have. How about you?
I mean, there's a lot,
Mm-hmm. The throwaway lines.
Heater. Yeah. Give him the heater. Stuff like that. When you're playing baseball or you're watching baseball, you're always, you
quote those lines when you're watching it.
Yeah. I love the fans. Mm-hmm. Like the 3 or 4, whatever it was, the 3 or 4 guys with the drum and everything. Like they're like diehard fans out in the bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits that home run. He's like, oh, it's too high. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Too high? Who gives a shit? It's gone.
Yeah.
But, stuff like that. True. And then all of a sudden, the crowd just starts pouring in and stuff like that over the season. Nah, I love this movie. It's a great movie in my opinion.
Yeah, good. Glad to hear that.
Glad to hear.
I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Just I'm trying to think of what else. The Charlie Sheen's haircut was actually kind of funny. I wrote that down too.
Oh yeah,
back, and he comes from like prison.
Yeah. California Penal League.
Did they say what he was in prison for?
Did they? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. Probably I think it was stealing a car or something like that, or
I think you're right. I think it was stealing a car,
driving across state lines with a stolen car or some shit.
Yeah. I had a funny note I wrote too in the beginning. There's a song? Is it Randy Newman singing it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought that was Randy Newman.
Yep. Yeah, that was a classic Randy Newman time,
Was it the 1980s, 1989?
The 1980s and
guess so.
Early 90s and stuff, But
I don't think I could tell you any other songs he sings besides "You Got a Friend in Me."
Yeah, and Toy Story, right?
Yeah. But
yeah, so you want to do a little bit of ratings on this?
Yeah,
one?
we can do that. Yeah.
But you go first. I want to hear yours.
All right. So IMDb gave it a 7.2.
Yeah, it always gives us fucking 7.
Yeah, I don't trust
Bullshit.
that. Yeah. She was like, Casey was like, you should do Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, well, I mean, I think we both looked it up. That Rotten Tomatoes isn't far off from.
Yeah, it's usually about the same.
Yeah. Plus, we're this is the 26th episode. We're deep into it now, so
Yeah.
We don't want to switch it up. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't write anything down, so I'm just gonna go off top of the dome.
Okay.
Action was pretty solid. The comedy in it, again, it was average, par, on par. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7.
Wow, a 7.
A C. If you want to
guess
average,
yeah.
right around
C minus.
Yeah, I'll go I'll even give it a little bit. I'll give it like a 7.5.
Wow.
That's
okay.
C plus. I don't know, or just a C.
There you go.
Pretty average. Pretty funny.
Yeah, pretty average.
Yeah, pretty average. That's just my opinion. What are you giving it?
I'm going high, bro. I'm going like high 8s, like 8.9.
Okay.
I love this movie. It's very nostalgic for me.
Yep.
I think it holds up after, what is it, almost 30, 25, 30 years or whatever it is. Yep. How old are you? However old you are.
33. So
33. There you go. I couldn't
do
the math. Couldn't do the math in my head. But
yeah.
Yeah, I personally think it holds up. I think it's a great movie you can watch, to get excited for the baseball season. Watch it anytime. And I love it. So,
and I should say too, especially a lot of the older movies, definitely do grow on you if you watch it again. I know we're in holiday season coming up right now. Yeah. I did not see Christmas Vacation for like the longest time.
That's right. I remember you saying that. But now you're a big fan.
Well, yeah. Now I am a big fan of it. It's a Casey movie. You can pipe down over there. No, so like I said, like growing up, I don't think I watched it till I was 18 or 19.
Wow.
And at first I didn't really care for it, but the more times I watched it, now I definitely do appreciate it. I actually like it. I think it's very funny. Yeah. And it's up there. This is one of the ones we watch towards the end of Christmas when it gets closer.
Yeah. You guys have like a certain. That's right. You have a certain like order of movies.
The last week we ended up watching, and like Christmas Vacation, Home Alone's usually in the last week.
Yeah, Elf, right?
Elf, It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh wow, you guys go that far back, huh? Okay.
And It's a Wonderful Life is actually one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Oh, I love that movie. That's a classic.
I cried multiple times during that movie.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, and the Grinch, the Jim Carrey version.
I was gonna say the live action one.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think these older movies sometimes they grow on you the more you watch them. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's good though.
Did you see the new Christmas Story movie yet?
I did not. That's one of the ones we watched too towards the end.
Yeah.
We don't have cable, so we can't watch it on TBS.
Oh yeah.
For
24 hours.
Yeah, but no, I did not. I mean, it's definitely gonna be. I'm definitely interested in watching it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it yet or no?
Yeah, we watched it the other night.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. It was good. A lot of callbacks, obviously, to the original, and it does pull at your heartstrings.
Yeah. Are you a big fan of the original? Like, do you watch it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would you have it on? Like, okay.
Yeah. Normally, we'll at least put it on and have it on in the background for
Gotcha.
long. Maybe watch some of it. We'll usually at least watch it once.
I'm a big fan of sequels and remakes.
Okay.
For sequels, for sure. I mean, as long as it's done right, and it seems like the Christmas Story. It seems like they dug out all those actors from the original, right?
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, so
yeah.
I mean, again, that movie came out over 20 years?
Almost 40 years ago, actually. It was like early 80s.
The father's probably got to be dead.
I think the father is. Yeah.
Ask if the dogs are in it.
The dogs are in it. I'm sure those dogs didn't make it. But I'm all for it if they get like the original cast.
Yeah.
No one signed me up for it, but
all right.
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
we're definitely.
Yeah. I would definitely check it out if I was you. You know.
Yeah, no, we will.
It's definitely worth a watch.
Let me see what else we'll get into next week.
Sure.
I think
it was a close. I think it was a close poll, right?
It was close on our Instagram.
Okay.
I know who won, but I like to give the
stats.
Yeah, the Instagram it was like 7-8.
Oh wow!
But on the Facebook it was like a landslide. It ended up being 22 votes for Miracle, and 9 votes for Mighty Ducks.
The second one, right?
Second one,
Mighty Ducks 2.
Yeah.
D2.
Listen,
Miracle's great. I mean, they're both great movies, but you know.
Yes.
So
I haven't seen Miracle in a while. I don't think I've seen it. Mighty Ducks is definitely on one of my movies that I like to watch.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen Miracle in a while, so it should be interesting. I know it's good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a great movie. All right, cool. I even voted, man. I'm back on Facebook.
I know. I see that. The Instagram. I told you about the Instagram growing, right?
What with the
with the reels I'm putting up?
The reels, yeah, man.
We're at you can for all you people on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram as well.
All right.
We're up to 261 followers.
Hey, I'll take it.
The Cool Runnings reel. You know how much is up to?
20,000.
56,000 views.
Holy crap, dude!
And 12,000 likes.
Really?
I don't know why
shit.
That one's hitting. It like I was saying, it surpassed Moneyball and all the other ones by a long shot. I don't know why.
Somebody used the
audio.
The audio, right?
Yeah.
For that rock climbing thing.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
I was hoping because when I first saw it, you're like, "Oh, somebody used our audio." Like you posted it. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder if it was like one of the, us talking or whatever." But
no.
It was the
clip of the movie. That'd be pretty fun. I know. But
cool.
Yeah, so Instagram is growing. Facebook's growing a little bit.
Cool. We got to convert those into listeners, man.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys can follow us on there. Anything else you want to plug or talk about?
Just have a happy holidays, man. We'll be recording throughout, but
we're gonna try it. Yeah, for sure.
It's starting.
I know. Next thing you know, it's gonna be, New Year's and
2023 coming up.
2023, that baby gonna be here soon. Quicker than we know.
Yeah, cooking that bun in the oven, man.
Yep. Cool, man. This was fun.
Talk to you next time.
That's the ball game.